there's only 100 of these in the world, this kit. So out of those 100, only one in the US, and it's right here. What's up guys, Eric from B-Sonic back here again, and we got a very special guest over here with a very special car. Let's get your name first.
I'm D.
D, nice to meet you, D.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for coming out here, bringing your beautiful car. What car is this?
This is a 2021 3.0 GR Supra. It's outfitted with the Tom's body kit. It's the one and only Tom's Widebody GR Supra in the nation.
Wow.
First one out of Japan. I think it's the only one out of Japan.
Nice. If you guys don't know Tom's in Japan, they make these factory plus kits and factory plus parts. So in Japan, say you buy a Supra like this and you want to get a Tom's parts on it, they'll actually install it at the dealership and warranty it at the dealership too. So, but in the US, we don't have a Tom's. They're all being distributed by Apexi over here in Southern California as well. So having this one of one in the USA makes this car that extremely special. And Dee told me earlier that there's only 100 of these in the world, this kit. So out of those 100, only one in the US, and it's right here. So it's our honor for the car to be here for us to shoot the video.
Shout out Apexi too. Wouldn't have happened without those guys.
Oh yeah. So what made you choose this Supra as your build platform?
I know it catches a lot of hate. It's probably why most folks didn't jump to the platform. I honestly absolutely love the idea that Toyota and BMW were coming together to form something super special. If you're familiar with Toyota's history, especially racing motorsports history, they've been very collaborative from the start. And I think that has a lot to do with where they rank in motorsports today. So when I heard that, you know, the two of the best of both worlds were coming together to build this car, I was like, where do I send my money?
Yeah, it was a controversy. Like when I first heard it, like people are saying, hey, same as a Z4. And they're like, what's the point? And 5 years later, the car's super popular, see it on the road a lot, and I believe they probably sold more than what they expected too,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I am starting to see these things everywhere, and I think all the reasons that folks were navigating away from the chassis were literally like just bullet points screaming to me saying, yes, yes, yes.
So was this your first sports car, or did you move in from something else?
No, this isn't my first sports car. It has been a while since I've had a sports car, but I would say that this is my first true sports car. The way that it's built, I think the way it sits right now, and the mindful thoughtfulness between all the components. True first sports car. That's like track equipped. You could take it to the track right now, and she would do fantastic.
Oh yeah, and it looks beautiful too.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Driving down the street, you can't miss this. Just driving by, it's like, what the heck is that? I mean, the Supra itself from the factory, it's a pretty wide car, and it has this, you know, Tom's Widebody kit, and which fits really nice. It looks factory, so it makes you wonder. It's like, what trim is that? It's like, man, it looks crazy. So, what was your vision for the car when you first got it?
Oh man, what was my vision for the car? I knew immediately I wanted to be disruptive. I was kind of telling you that I'm on my third body kit, and it wasn't that the other two body kits weren't up to par, but you know, my heart was calling for something different, and for the car to stand out. You know, I grew up modifying cars in the early 2000s, and for anybody that was modifying cars in the early 2000s, it was attention, and the car really was like a representation of your, like who you are as a person, right?
Yes. Oh,
it screamed your personality, and so you know, the Tom's kit was obviously the move for me because of the rarity of it. Tom's rich history in motorsports. And then I had to put my own little flair on it with, you know, the wheels, obviously, you know, I had to go with the Advans. I could run Advans in every color and switch them like I changed clothes. Toyo for tires, no doubt, no question asked. Sparco, I grew up putting Sparco in all my cars, and it felt like it was the right move, kind of like a nostalgic kick to my childhood. And you know, there isn't too much else going on in the exterior other than the hood vents, and you know, that's where I wanted to be a little creative.
Oh yeah.
So you know, shout out Track Spec Motorsports, but what's fun about these things is that these are actually the fenders off the S2000 and the center vents off the S2000, and we just rolled them and made them work until it looked OEM.
Yeah, I didn't notice that this was actually a factory hood, and he actually put these vents in here. And it's not actually for this car, but it made it work, and it looks like it's for this car, and it just goes so well with the other louvers, the factory parts here, and then the whole contrast between the white and black trims of the vehicle too.
Yeah,
so it looks great.
It, man.
Yeah,
a lot of thought went into it, you know.
Oh yeah, I could tell. And if you guys don't notice, when he means that a lot of thought has been put into this, I mean, it's like scrolling through millions of photos, looking at different angles, right? Making sure everything fits, make sure the bottom is okay, like everything clears. And it's a lot of research, guys. It's not just like you just kind of guessing and do it. It's like everything has to be perfect, and I could totally relate to that.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you mentioned back in early 2000s, you were fixing up cars. What cars were you fixing up during that time?
Man, my pride and joy back then was, you know, Acuras and Hondas didn't have a lot of parts. And most of the cars that did have common parts off the shelf were like Preludes, Accords, maybe like the Type R GSR, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot at that time. So a lot of guys were making their own parts. You know, and I think that's also why customizing was so cool back then.
Yeah.
Is because, you know, there's nothing off the shelf. Yeah. So the Acura CL, it went through, I mean, it was a 3.0 V6.
Yeah.
We went nuts. I mean, I reached out to the folks in Japan from Bomex. So we took the Bomex Type R front end, rear end, and then the Accord Bomex skirts.
Yep.
We one-pieced the whole thing.
On the Acura CL?
On the Acura CL.
Wow.
Auto Explosion did the work. I know Auto Explosion's still around. They're doing their thing. I mean, we did Type R conversion headlights, and they fit OEM. And we finished it off with NSX Spa Yellow.
That's crazy.
And we were painting back then. There was no wrap, you know?
Wow. Yeah, there's no wrap back then.
There was no wrap.
It was all painting.
So it was a commitment.
Wow.
You couldn't see it,
Yeah.
right? No renders. So we went for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, because back then, I mean, you're taking a big risk because you don't even know if things gonna fit and how you're gonna fit it and all that, and you're just making it work like that, man. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, with the mods you did on your car, so can you show us or walk us through your favorite mods you've done?
Man, for sure the hood. I've been after a hood for a long time. I feel like making my own hood was like one of my highlights. Honestly, I love these GT mirrors. These are from Craft Square.
Yeah.
They're the second set in the country. I believe Sean Bradford has got the first set, and I think this is the second set. Probably the only set you guys will see in the country. I love them, man. It was hard for me to shift from them because the OEM, the 3.0 premiums came with carbon caps, and I love them. But if you check out the housing on this, the way it's made, it is primo.
Oh yeah.
It is primo.
I could tell, right? I mean, this looks like a factory part right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is honestly one of my favorite little things. It's small, but it gives me like a lot of pleasure. And Lawrence and the guys at JQ Mad Trace did a fantastic job with this thing. But down to like the tech, the hardware, the quality. You can see here that this was a prototype, so we ran one of the first models for SEMA when they were just developing this stuff. Wow. And you can hear like,
yeah, it feels nice.
It is amazing, man. So like with what you guys are doing and stuff like this with JQ, I think this is kind of the stuff that tuners are looking for that really give you that full race vibe. Like, you know, makes you feel at one with your car.
Yeah. Are you building this like for the track, daily show, or like a mix of everything?
It's a little bit of mix and everything. I don't daily this car because I think it scares the hell out of me to daily it. So a few canyon runs, a little bit of Malibu, PCH before I got kind of crazy. Just again, having fun with it.
Yeah,
having
nice.
fun.
And I'm glad you're able to have fun with it because some of these show cars, you build it up for the show and afterwards they're like, oh, I don't really want to drive it because it's too clean, it's too pretty. But you know, I'm happy to see that you're actually putting used to it. It's awesome.
RSR helped a lot with that, you know, because with a wide body kit that sits so low, you think like, should I go airbags or should I, right? And honestly, RSR's active eye system has been the perfect balance. You know, I don't have to have the car dumped. It takes care of all the great performance side, the handling, the cornering. But she's definitely something that I'd like to take to the track. It's more of a cars and coffee thing, but I think it's because I love our community. I think our community, especially the JDM tuner community, is just so cool. I walked in with this car not knowing anybody in the community. I had stepped away for a long time, built cars in the 2000s, and so coming into the scene, I mean, I've met most of my friends today, close friends that I talk to on a regular basis, came from the community. You know, so I think it's great if you're looking for things like that, a sense of community, a place to hang out, have fun. This car gave me all of that.
That's right. And Southern California is like the hub for a really huge car community.
Hell yeah.
So what's the most challenging mod that you've done to your car?
I'd have to say, I mean, number one, sound, entertainment-wise, I'm not completely in love with it yet. I still got some work to do. I think at the factory it's kind of, you know, it is a sports car, I know, but I like my music. So sound is a little bit of an issue. And then, you know, I'm happy that we did do an exhaust upgrade. I think OEM was a little too quiet for my taste. It was a little underwhelming. I know that we're in California, so there's a lot of things that are outside our control. But we took care of both those things.
Nice.
Still working on sound, but the exhaust is done.
Do you still have the sound that makes from these speakers?
I killed it.
Yeah, you killed it.
I killed it, yeah. No fake sounds.
No fake sounds.
No fake sounds.
While we're talking about the engine noise, so can you tell us a little bit about your performance upgrades that you've done on here?
Yeah, the goal was to kind of keep it mild out the box. I wanted to spend a lot of time driving it to make sure I understood how to drive the car, so I didn't end up in a ditch. So she's mild right now. She is tuned. She's unlocked. It was very important to me when I was looking for this chassis. I spent 3 months looking for this chassis. I had to have a production date of June 20th or June 2020 or earlier because everything thereafter was locked as far as the ECU went. So it wasn't tunable. So I wasn't gonna get it if I can't tune it, right?
Yeah.
So after 3 months, I got it from Longo. We tuned it. After we tuned it, I went ahead and got it dynoed. We've got light parts on there, like an Venturi intake, catless downpipe, and the exhaust. So I think right now she's sitting at about 420, and the torque is maxed out to 600.
You didn't have to change any major components to achieve that too, so it's like still stock turbo.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. No, I didn't change anything. All we did was swap out the OEM and swapped in the upgraded parts.
Sweet. We've been talking about your car, so many things to talk about. So what's like the most favorite thing about the Supra?
I think it's got to be the Tom's wing. My favorite angle is the back of the car. I love the rear. Probably this 3/4 angle. I needed it. It's what I was chasing after when I first saw the kit, and I needed it to have it.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, 'cause it's not like over big. You know, like you go aftermarket, it's like humongous. You know for sure it's aftermarket, and it's just too big. And this one is very subtle, but it just looks so good. And if you look at it, there's so many little details to it that you might not notice if you just glance at it really quick. But if you look carefully, you know, like everything's well thought out, right? Because you know how some wings, they put these whatever flaps, garnet flaps or whatever, but it's like it's already built into it, as you can see. And I also noticed you can adjust the angle here too, depending on what type of driving you do. It retains your third brake line right here.
Sick.
Yeah, and it's like molded in.
Again, the thought and the way it contours to the body lines, it retains the body lines. It's not disruptive at all.
Yes, I see that.
And a lot of guys, so we're looking at the concept, right? And if we look at the concept that Toyota had built, right, that when we wanted, this is probably the closest thing to that concept that we never got. Between the mirrors, the wing, the over fenders.
Yeah, and just keep looking at it and you become mesmerized by the car. It's like,
you find things. I still see small things that I didn't notice, you know, when I had the cars. We built it so fast.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on with your body, but at the same time, it still looks so clean. Because a lot of times, if you have too many things going on, it's like, you kind of don't see the flow of things, and things get broken, you know, flow gets broken, and it just kind of things look busy. But it doesn't, right? There's a lot of things going on, but it's still super clean.
It's so clean.
It is.
Even like the rear quarter panel, right? Like you see how they matched the over fender coming over to the body line. Like that to me is just incredibly smart, man.
Oh yeah.
Like when you're thinking of like not disrupting stuff.
Did you drill the hole for this, or was the hole already here?
For the sensors?
Yeah.
No, we had to cut them out.
Oh, you had to cut them out.
Okay, a lot of people don't. That's a good catch. A lot of folks don't. But you got to appreciate that about AeroWorks and everything else. Those guys are attention to detail. They'll do that. So all my sensors work. The car works and functions like OEM.
Yes, even these red pinstripes here, like I thought it came with it like that from Tom's, but they added it on here, and I think it's a really nice touch.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, so with this car, have you been to some car meets and car shows? Can you share with everyone where you usually show your car at?
Yeah, I'm pretty picky about the coverages of the larger shows that I go to. SEMA, IAM last year, that was amazing. WeekFest last year was amazing as well. But honestly, my biggest thing is kind of like the cars and coffees. I feel like it's the most intimate setting to be in, where folks can come and ask you questions about the car. Right? You can learn about the car without all the chaos and everything. And so I try to hit as many of those as possible, like all over Southern California. I don't mind getting out. I think it's more important that everybody can see this project firsthand rather than looking at it on Instagram. So I feel like, community-centric things. If it's community-centric, I'm down. You're gonna see me there.
All right, so for all you viewers, if you're in Southern California, or if you can't drive over here, go out to the local shows. You'll most likely see Dee's car. And make sure you follow him on Instagram if you haven't yet. But hopefully you can enjoy in person.
Yeah, meet me at a Cars and Coffee, buy me a coffee, we can talk about the car.
Yeah, people might be getting in line trying to buy your coffee. And be all amped up by the time you leave the show. So if you can do the whole build over, like how would you do it if you do anything differently?
I probably would just put 20s in the back and keep the 19s in the front. If I was going to be ignorant, I just would go just a step larger in the back. Is right now it's 19s all the way around.
Yeah.
But I could see myself putting a 20 in the back.
Yeah.
You know. But that's it, really. I love it, dude. I mean, that's kind of the point with these things, right? We work so hard to get them to where we want. I don't want to change it. The car that you're looking at and the brands that are associated with this build is the company that I wanted to have when I sought out to make this, to put this car together. You know, it was a dream of mine to work with guys like Toyo, Sparco, RSR. You know, these guys are the guys that take pride in the parts they put together. What they're doing in the space, similar to you guys. The thought that goes into everything they produce. You know, it's not cookie cutter. And so it's stuff that guys like me that come into the scene that are ready to commit to, get behind, spend money. So I mean, almost everything that's gone into this car has got a certain level of like a special feeling to me.
Yes, and you did go through some changes to reach this point too.
Yeah, and this is it, dude. Once you hit like, I feel like, you know, Toyo Tread Pass is like the Super Bowl of like what we do.
It definitely is. That's like where the best of the best builds are at. So if your car makes it over there, I mean, your car is very, very special. And for anyone that's just bought a Supra, that's getting started out, they're trying to fix it up, like what do you recommend?
Lower your car, get some wheels, but make sure your fitment is right. We don't want to see no crazy fitment. Oh my God. It's 2025. Everybody has access to the internet. Get your fitment right.
I like that. Great advice. And then what product from BeatSonic USA have you installed on here?
We've got the new controller. I have yet to even really dive into it. We just did the test drive, and I can't wait to drive home. It's crazy, man. Like I was telling you, I appreciate the thought you guys put into it. I'm a bit of a tech nerd. I like things that flow and have good functionality. Man, that thing looks smooth.
Sweet.
And the thought behind it. I mean, I love it, dude.
Awesome.
I love it.
Love to hear that. Love to hear that.
Thank you so much, brother.
Should we go for a drive?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. All right, let's do this.
I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa. Oh yeah. So when you're driving, like what kind of difference do you feel with the ShiftPower?
It's insane. I feel instantaneous power. No delay, no lag. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah. No, we hear that all the time. It like totally transforms the way the car drives.
Yeah, it's day and night. I can't even believe it, dude. I can't imagine driving this car without this now.
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm spoiled.
Yes.
I couldn't believe that I didn't feel that lag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I told you the car was 2.2, and I always thought it was great. And like, I love my tune, but that we found like the missing hidden thing, and it was eliminating that lag.
Yeah. And I know we installed this for you, but for someone who's installing it themselves, like how would you rate this difficulty?
I mean, based on what I saw you guys doing, this looked very easy.
Oh yeah.
It looked very easy. I'm not even the most, I'm not even mechanically inclined.
Yeah.
I felt like I could do this myself.
If you know how to unplug something and plug it back in, you know how to unscrew and screw in, you could do it yourself.
Yeah, this is
very
chill,
easy.
Man.
Yeah. And right now we're driving it on 25%. It's good for daily driving. And that's the setting that most people usually use it at too. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, man. It is insane. It's so responsive.
All right guys, so today we got to learn about D and also his amazing car. Hey, once again, thank you so much for coming all the way out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been our pleasure to cover you and the vehicle. For us, I mean, just learning about how you're enjoying the car and how your life is with the car just gives the whole community a good sense of how things are over here in Southern California. You know, it's not just about getting it for yourself and for you just sharing to the world how fun it is to have this. It's very admirable, right? Yeah. And for all of you guys out there, thank you for watching this video. If you made it out this far here and you have a really cool car and you want us to cover it for you at our Be Social series, hit us up, email us at info@beatsonicUSA.com. We will be happy to do that with you. And once again, guys, if you haven't yet helped our channel, give us that thumbs up and give us that subscribe button. See you guys next time.